Mrs. Ed goes forward, and walking up near the gate was Soward. He shouldn't be any problem. He's done it enough, a 10-year-old. St Aquilina, Zareg, and another snappy out the back. So we're not too far away. There might be 3 out. They've been pretty well behaved, really. Another snappy about to come up. Soward, still I can see him walking behind the tractor. And Zareg's going to be the last one they'll put in. Another snappy. It's not yet gone up for Casey Connor, trained by Gino Del Torrio down at Griffith. But by gradual degrees we're getting there. Here's Mr. Donoghue around the front, up the ladder 3 steps. Un, deux, and trois. And we're set to go in the trial. Red light on. Ready. Good line, racing. St Aquilina pinged out from down near the inside, straight into the bridle and on the rail, but Golden Sally's got sufficient pace to dash through, and it's Golden Sally taking it up now. St Aquilina's going to balance up second, and another snappy is there with Thespis. Grand Allowance jumped well. He's occupying about 5th in transit as they head up along the side. Now further back was Soward. Zareg looked to jump well, and then Mrs. Ed, and the last one was Kruanui as they raced inside the 500, and the flying filly, or mare she is now, Golden Sally led out by 3 and sweeps them into the lane by a nice margin. Mrs. Ed on the inside, being followed by Grand Allowance outside of St Aquilina, and further back was Thespis, followed by Zareg down the outside, but he wants to give Golden Sally a solid hit out, and he kicks her in the ribs past the 300. She's well clear. She'll win by 5 if she wants to. Her stablemate Zareg is flying home, and Grand Allowance is there as well, but Golden Sally does the job. He's down by 3. Grand Allowance ran 2nd, Zareg ran 3rd, St Aquilina ran 4th. In behind those, then further back, we had Mrs. Ed, followed by Soward. Another snappy was wider out, followed by Thespis, and the last one home was Kruanui. And they were fair dinkum today. We don't often see them break 58 or 59 in a trial, but those horses are well performed. Golden Sally's pretty smart on a day, and she's run 58 and 9. It was quite obvious that Johnny Kissick wanted to give her a good strong blow, a good strong hit out. And Golden Sally, who was disappointing last campaign, a Baymare 5 by Bonhoeffer out of Sporting Queen, named after Sally Pearson, the Olympic hurdler, is raced by the Knotts, PJ, Mrs. M. Knott, together with Mrs. J.H. Story and P. Luders, and is trained for them by Peter Clancy at Leeton. Number 4, Grand Allowance, they'll be pleased with his trial, prepared by Wayne Carroll, by Mossman, out of Allowance, ridden by stable rider Andy Bloomfield. And number 10, Zareg, did nothing wrong today. Zareg by Zariz from Greg's Girl, again trained by Peter Clancy and ridden by Brad Vale. 3, 4 and 10 in a slick 58.9, and the winner scored by 2.5 lengths, easing down with 3/4 of a length between 2nd and 3rd.